What it do, what it do, what it do. Check this out, y'all. Look, I'm not really too sure where to start this one, but I want to touch a few areas that I feel, just to clarify and just to so a person can get a deeper understanding of how easy it is for us or for anyone. All right, and I'm speaking for myself because I know the multiplication of oneself and the percentage multiplied. If I'm feeling some type of way about something, or if I got a avenue or a path, if I have an understanding and an understanding of certain things, and then I gain an overstanding, I understand that there's a lot that think like that, but not many. But in some areas of that even, it's many. So nevertheless, when I speak, I come from that core, not from this body, all right? Not from this body. And speaking about the body, all right? Speaking about our bodies, I've been through many trials and tribulations, all right? And I only, and not to say that I'm this and I'm that, I'm you. Regardless of the fact that you can't understand that, all right? I am subtitles, chapters, and things of that nature of yourself. Reflection. Self. Nevertheless. And the only reason why I do this is that others may gain an understanding of themselves, not switching their path. You can stay on your path, but you just be that much more stronger on your path. And then you realize what the path is about. And is there a path? And were you guided to this path? Is that path righteous within self? Does it reflect what you would like to come toward you? All right? It's a lot of areas. First, let me say this. All right? A lot of people think I'm type of, arrogant and speaking bad, and the way I speak, my character is not a character. Have you forgotten about compassion? Have you really forgotten about compassion? Have you ever seen any compassionate teacher or preacher? Don't they get compassion just because they're not using these words that you do not agree to, and it's only for adult according to a title, and it's like it's a different language, like somebody's speaking some type of different language when you hear a word that they have described as a curse word or cuss word. All right? You're going to miss a message because one's cursing. Okay. All right? Fine. All right? Fine. All right? No problem. Nevertheless, have you ever seen a compassionate preacher? Of course you have. That's how he became a preacher. All right? He don't act like that when he's in the company of such and such. He's not saying, well, pass me and all that, is he? When you see the brother Farrakhan, all right? I'm not geared to believe anything that's ascribed to him in these days because it doesn't have nothing to do with me. Therefore, I have nothing to say about him, only using him as this example. His power, charisma, and character is coming from a place of necessary need, all right? And so it delivers with force. It delivers with the force, right? Right. When I get compassion about certain things, when I know I'm coming from my center, and I'm not here to teach, and I'm not saying it as a preacher, and I'm not trying to be a Louis Farrakhan, period, all right? I'm just trying to be myself and explaining it to you because I chose to go inside, like, let me keep this going. As I was growing up, right, and if y'all didn't know, every time I be talking, this is my practice. I'm practicing my circle of motion Tai Chi. If you go back through my videos, I teach you how to do it. I don't teach you. I show you how I found it out, coming from a source of energy, all right? It's the same thing, man. You had it a long time ago, but you missed it. Go back to the videos. Listen. So, nevertheless, listen. I'm not perpetuating something that I haven't practiced, all right? I practice these things, you know, and I learned some of these things, and I'm not hung up on either one of these things. I utilize them, and certain things happen, and you get certain clarity after doing certain things, you know, that you would never ever thought you would get. Creativity in a manner that you have never even perceived. You have never even witnessed the strength of the creativity behind some of the activities that I have recently spoke about. The mind's clarity, and to pick up on a higher level, you stay there. See, when I was speaking about if you turn it down to, you know, 99.2, all right, you receive that broadcast. Well, I have heard many wise men and women state, not only do you pick up this broadcast, but you pick up the thoughts of those that's in the ether and the astral planes that has been and always will be locked in electrons. You will pick them up too. So when you bring your mind to a level, all right, if you think about it, you're pulling in that level. Whether they're past beings, beings that was in the past, beings that is in this future, beings that is right here before you, all right, in the present. You're picking up all of them. Now, I didn't really know that until I heard that, and then I thought about it, because the negative electron holds the memory. So why could you not pick it up? You know, me building that ion generator, I found out a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, so when you're on that level, if you stay and be aware as you are on a high frequency level after certain activity, right? But you see, you don't. Your focus is on what you want to do while activities are done. All right, just like this. All right, when I'm practicing biokinetics, I'm not calling it chi. I'm calling it biokinetics. All right, cultivation of energy. Biokinetics, cultivation of energy. That's what I'm doing. You know, I'm not patenting shit. I'm not coining a damn thing. I have no intention to. So, nevertheless, anyway, so when you're doing certain things, you get clarity that you would never have thought about. You know, creativity but you can't be prone to have to go and do this at 8 and 9 and 10. You have to be, you actually have to have the time. You actually have to put in the work on yourself, not the work for any other entity. So it will be very hard for you to really truly understand what I'm saying. That's why I put it on videos. Now, let me run to eating real quick for me. I come from a state that, all right, look, I lay it before you so you can hear it here, all right, for real. I used to dive and dabble and swim around a murky pond, goddammit. No, check this out for real. All right, I dabbled into some drinking and drugging at a time, a nice amount of my life, all right, in that, all right. But before that, I was mostly the biggest, the strongest, the quickest intelligence around me, all right, me and a few others. Nevertheless, big people, always in the eye of people, all right. Breakdancing crews that won every damn thing, right? Was the DJs at our high school, okay? Had a bodybuilding crew called BBC, Bodybuilding Crew, all right? Stay Big was the DJs at Screaming Wheels. Had moved out when we was 18, had drag racing cars, had tow trucks and limousine services, had mini bikes when we were 9, you know, shit like that, right? So I'm trying to lay it here, right? That was before the drinking and drugging. Everything was good until this drinking and drugging come and chopped the big ass part that was necessary for building and growth. Okay, check this out. So that bigness went down to a smallness. right? And a shame, fear, and guilt type of shit was rolling all through there, all right? Now check this out. So I come out of there. It took, I'm going to be truthful, because I always am. And you can't be listening. I'm not making up shit, all right? So it was 18 years of that shit, in and out. But I had went to prison a few times and served some time. So you could talk about going to jail, this and that, for doing stupid little not burglaries, stupid little motherfucking, what they call, when you steal shit, shoplifting and shit, no burglaries. And I ain't never fuck with nobody's house, all right? I must have been thinking about a burger. No, nevertheless, listen. So about 18 years, I almost want to say 20, but 18 years, all right? Let's just say 20 years of my life. Jails, drinking, drugging. One of my brothers asked me, say, think about this. Every time you woke up in jail, hadn't you been drinking? And I thought about it, I said, yeah, it was always drinking and drugging that led me to these little spurts in jail. All right? Now, nonetheless, all that time is chopped up. So I come out of that spell. I rose out of that dirt. Came out of that murk. All right. Now I gained my strength back. Started eating all the chicken. Started eating all the what's the name. Got real big and powerful. You can see the videos. I might put one in the description. Yeah, I'm gonna put one in the description for you to see, that you can see what the fuck I'm talking about. Because it's self. It's you. Listen. Now, after such these events takes place, I'm big. Now then I run into Dr. Sabi. Then I run into everybody else. And then I run into everybody else. And then I run into everybody else. And now, following truth within my core, now I'm a so-called, I'm going to use this title so I won't lose it, vegan, almost trying to become vegetarian. I mean, not vegetarian, breatharian, all right? So I'm trying to eat as less as possible. Now listen to this transformation. I went from being big, from birth coming up, big, to going to using drugs. All right? Yes, that. Right. Losing weight and shame, fear, and guilt, coming out, getting back bigger. All right? Coming into the health, you know what I'm saying? Coming into the health aspect in the age of Aquarius, right? All right? So, check this out. Now I'm back to a size without the shame, fear, and guilt. And I'm not going to do nothing too much now, but you know how much speed I got. And when I started looking at Avatar and those animals that she was killing, right? And her and everything that was, you know, look at the panther anyway, you know what I'm saying? Just look. You know what I'm saying? We would think this is thin skin. But guess what? It's full of electrons and neutrons and photons. You know what I'm saying? It don't have, the synopsis don't have no meat to eat to get to the next motherfucking server. You know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, all right. But for real, you know. And this is all in compassion. This ain't all in knowing what the fuck you think you know about. No, I'm trying to pass a little bit so it can give you some more shit to look at, and then just shit. You advance past that because you know the shit that I don't know. Continue. We grow together. Nevertheless, listen. So anyway, so the transformation at the end, coming back to a small frame, but with not the fear, shame, guilt. All right? No fear, no shame, no guilt. You know, it was a thing that you can take a look at now. That's all. All right. Nevertheless, I want to share something with y'all, man. I'm gonna do this because if I have enough time here. I want to show you a brother. He's a breatharian. Hold on now. Right, you know, right that one. Let's see, hold on. And you know, I move, we say our heart has the rhythm of the cosmos, all right? You know, as many elders has brought that to the table and given it to us, all right? Now, so, you know, a lot of times the energy, you know, when I feel high energy like I did on that last one, You know, I'll be talking fast and moving quick and shit, and people wouldn't understand, well, what the fuck is, you know, to the new people, you know, while I'll be deciding to turn this on, I may be practicing, and I find it good to practice at that time, so I can work on my breath, you know, at the same time. Nevertheless, you know what I'm saying, we grow. All right, let me show you this. This is breatharian, Elatam Elamine, all right? Powerful breatharian principles. Now, I've had him on a couple videos, not personally, but I have, you know, re-uploaded and included in some other things to show wisdom and understanding. And this brother, I want you to hear a little bit of him. It's 11 minutes, 30 seconds.
This is Elatam Elamine, breatharian teacher, Qigong and meditation master, and also the son of Adam. And today, this is Elatam Elamine, breatharian teacher, Qigong and meditation master, and also the son of Adam. And today we're going to talk about the power of a principle. And these principles are recommended to know because this is the path that you're taking for being a breatharian, which is basically one who eats less or not at all. You must understand the principles that are formulated to lead you onto this path. Now, what is a principle? A principle is a fundamental truth or proposition that serves as the foundation for a system or belief or behavior or a change of reasoning. It's a basic idea or rule that explains or controls how things happen or work. Now, you see, a lot of people who teach a breatharian, they'll tell you, we don't know how it works. Or they'll tell you, I'm just living off the energy of love. And they're doing this with no definitions whatsoever. Now, you got to understand it's necessary because we are made up of words. Your first phase of mind control, whether it's good or bad, is education. Something that somebody told you. That's what formulates your being. Right now, you're living your whole life based on things that were told to you or things that you have learned that has formulated your belief system and formulated the reality that you're living in. So as we go on this breatharian path, this breatharian journey, we are coming with the fundamental truth, the basic idea or the rules or the instructions that is needed so you can understand to activate the power of these principles. Because that's what a principle does. It has great power in it. Now, form follows function. Now, what that means is when in architecture, when you have a building or an object, it should relate primarily to its intended function or purpose. So it's the same way with the human body, this vessel we live in. Form follows function because the way our locomotion, the way we are formulated, also dictates the laws that we under and what we have access to and the things that we can do. So when we talk about eating or not eating, what we're talking about the basis of energy and how to extract the power from these energies, because we're using energy for everything we do, what we see, what we talk, how we move, whether it's mechanical energy, thermal energy. We get energy from the sun, energy from the moon. I could go on and on. These are basics, but you must understand that these are also the rules of the principles. Now, we're going to get deeper
I'm about to find someone to put this on.
Your heart in metaphysics is the gateway to the spiritual plane. Now, what does that mean? Now, we got a physical body we can relate to. But as we talk about the breatharian principles, we're also talking about energies that are unseen forces that you have access to. Now, one of them is breathing. You cannot see the air, but you're utilizing it. So we can get this out of your head right now that this is something far-fetched or spooky. Now, we say that your heart is the gateway to the spiritual realm. Now, let's make sense out of this so it can be down to earth. We We have a thing now where we can see the electromagnetic field coming off of our bodies. And your heart puts off an electromagnetic field that comes out the furthest from the body that can be measured at least 10 feet from the machinery and the computers that we have. It actually goes further than that. And it puts off a frequency of electromagnetic field that's further from our brain. Now that does not mean your brain does not count, but your brain, which is the education center, which is the source of how you're living in this vessel, your thought process, but it needs the heart in order to magnify itself to get more of its thought process out in the universe. But you got to understand, we've been taught that your heart is a pump, but now there's new research saying it's not just a pump like that. Your heart does not pump the blood. It's your blood that moves the heart. It's our blood flow, our blood circulation that actually gets the vortex momentum of the vibration of the heart coming off of it. So your main job, or the principle that you must keep on your breatharian journey, is the flow of your blood. Now how do you do that? The first main thing is diet and exercise. That's why they say diet and exercise is the first two initiations on a spiritual path. Because the life is in the blood. The more you can keep your blood flow going, because what is one of the biggest diseases here in the West? High blood pressure, strokes, liver ailments, diabetes. All of this is dealing with bad blood flow. And it happens mainly as soon as you go to the doctor, they'll ask you what you're eating, cut back on your eating, or lose some weight. Go start doing some exercises. You got to get back into these principles, because these principles is the gateway, you understand, not only to keeping good health, but it's also the gateway to help put out another vibration that's being broadcasted from your body, from your heart, to put your mind out in the universe unhindered, so you can live a better and more prosperous life. Now, all of us are creators. This isn't far-fetched. You are creating your reality through your mindset. But now it's about time that we understand and keep these principles so we can stop these blockages from what we're creating, so we can live a more harmonious life with nature, because keep in mind that nature is the boss. We live inside of these rules that was already here, these principles that's already here, and what you're doing is coming back into these rules, back into these instructions that we call universal laws. Now your heart is a biological vortex momentum booster. It's actually folded up to look like the way it does, but if you stretch it out, it actually looks like a serpent. This is part of the serpent knowledge. So it's actually folded up, and as the blood passes through it, and the quality of the blood dictates its vibrational how it's coming out from the body. So this vortex of blood is also the foundation of your breatharian journey. Because you're utilizing these other forces, such as the air, such as the sun energy, the lunar energies, the energies that's all around us in nature. The principles are formulated in. And keep in mind that these are the instructions that's needed for you to eat very little or none at all. As you get more healthier, dealing with your energy centers in your body, which we call chakras, which are vortexes again, vortexes of energy, the more you clean those out, you stay on this path, start living more of a clean, energetic life, you will eat less because they're hooked up to your endocrine systems, which controls wake and sleep cycles, and also hunger and not hunger. You will feel this for yourself. So you must start carrying out these principles, which is a form of study. Now, it starts out as a discipline, and all disciplines are basically, they're designed to make your body stronger, your body and your mind. But over a period of time, it won't no longer be a discipline. It will become part of your character, part of who you are, part of your new creation. You are taking on a new body, a new mind, to extract and see the power of these principles on the breatharian plan. Let's keep in mind again, truth is stronger than fiction. now this is the golden age we're in. You are in an upper class privilege, meaning you have access to this knowledge. You are in a system, you live in a system where you can't really starve to death. You always have a place to sleep. You are in an upper class privilege. You are enjoying things right now that kings over 200 and 300 years ago did not have access to. You're already rich. It ain't got nothing to do with how much financial money you have. Now it's time to come into this knowledge, be your true creation on who you really are, serve in a higher light, and utilize the power of these fundamental truths and the power of the principles. And keep in mind, I am just a teacher to tell you your upper class privilege so that you can pick yourself up, because you are the teachers, the messiahs or the saviors of the planet, of here and now and also the future. So keep in mind, your blood moves the heart. The life is in the blood. Start working on your blood flow, a better blood flow, less toxic foods, lose that weight, and allow your body to formulate itself due to its nature back in tune with nature. You will find this power yourself, and now since you're getting this idea that you can live without food, because first of all somebody had to tell you. Now since you know the idea, and you are so powerful, now you can manifest this idea. You understand? We're all in this together, so as you continue to grow, and as you continue to live into this realm, it's up to you to bring the light into this world, because you are the savior of the world. Talk to you soon. Nice talking to you. And get something out of this message and put it to practical use, and also tell your friends to sign up to the YouTube channel as we'll get more videos out here. You can look at my website, www.elitomelamin.com. And also, we have some great videos coming up on utilizing the power of the sun and also utilizing the sexual energy. I'll be teaching more on the topic of the sexual energy that's from your root chakra, because yes, you can utilize that in more efficient ways than just using physical sex. It's also an energy, it's an energy to love to move, it's a creative force, and there's so much into it that it's time for you to really learn this knowledge and put it to practical use. Talk to you soon. This is Elitom Elamine checking out. Sayonara.
All right, now, brothers and sisters, and everyone else. All right, I just wanted to y'all to see that, and I got things to do. Appreciate you. Just like that, okay? For real, for real. You know, I got things to do. And y'all take that knowledge, man, any piece y'all can, and utilize it. And if you can't, then that's cool too. But at least it'll be in your head. At least you can probably tell somebody else, or not look at other people in a way that you know not. You know what I mean? Come on, y'all. Come on. Let's go. All right. Peace.